Hi, my name is Gina Moore and I'm in the Erie First Ward, and I get asked all the time what my husband does, and I love to see their reactions because my husband is an opera singer. He's currently working for LECOM. He's not singing full-time, but then that leads to the next question: how did you meet? And my mom actually forced me to meet Jim. And I'm really grateful she did, because the minute I looked at him, it was like I recognized him. And I looked at my friend who came with me to hear him sing, and I said, I'm going to marry that man. It took him a little bit longer to realize that this was what Heavenly Father wanted for both of us in our lives. But we've been blessed to have had time to become very close friends before we dated and then became married. And keeping that friendship alive has been something that has made our marriage both rewarding and fulfilling, but also has made it possible to survive the ups and downs that marriage naturally has. I can remember a particularly difficult time. I have 4 stepchildren, and 3 of them were teenagers at this time. As you can imagine, that was a very crazy and hectic time, and I thought to myself, when we got married, I was 23 and had 4 stepkids, and I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? I can't possibly make this work. And a Talk and Relief Society mentioned the fact that if you had spiritual confirmation that a decision you made was true by the Spirit, that decision was still right and true. And it gave me the courage to continue to work. It wasn't that my relationship with Jim was a problem. It was that all of the interferences from children made it difficult. So there are some things that you can do that will help you with your marriage. And I think one of the main things is, make each other your best friends and find time to talk every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I find that when we make the time to have a weekly date when Jim is in town, that's very helpful as well. Courting of your spouse continues throughout, not just your courtship before you're married, but throughout your life. Otherwise, why would you want to be with this person in eternity? And I just feel very lucky to know that if we will continue to work on our relationship and continue to increase our testimonies, that we will have the promise of having our marriage be intact through the eternities and have an eternal increase. And I find that to be such a great doctrine of hope. Marriage really truly is about hope. Hope for the future, hope for the eternities, and hope that we can gain all that our Heavenly Father has. And I'm very, very grateful that that day that I heard Jim sing, that he let me know that he was the man that I was to be with through the eternities. And I've never regretted that decision, and I'm glad that he's willing to still be my husband. I love him very much.